Hello, my beautiful blue stars. It's me. Welcome back to your Not So Daily, exposing your classmates.
Hi, my people. My name is Dree. So I will expose a guy on my pod. Pods are basically teams for a grade level. One totally normal 7th grade day, I was walking to the bathroom. While walking, 2 girls stopped me and said that someone from their class has a crush on me. I thought it was a joke because people nowadays joke around like that. I asked them, who likes me? They said it was a boy named M, and I made a blank kind of face because he was already annoying enough.
Like in chorus, he used to just talk to others instead of singing. He never participated, so he got kicked out of chorus. Anyways, in history class, another girl from his class gave me a piece of paper. I opened it, and it was a love letter from M. It read,
Do you like me, yes or no? It's okay if you don't. I understand.
I'm a nice person, totally. So you know what I did? Circled no and gave the paper back to the girl. Later, I told my friends, group of girls, and one of them asked,
Why don't you like him?
He's annoying and not my type, so that's a big no. I forgot to mention that every time I walk close to the group of girls, his classmates, they'll call me Little M or some nicknames like that. And I just got annoyed and then ignored them every time. So yeah, that's it. By Sigma Boy Baddies.
Hey, Sugar Pookies, call me Amber. So this is my story. So in April 2024, either before or after the 3rd, I bleached the ends of my hair, dyed it blue, and it came out green. It washed out by the time I got back to school, which was probably after a weekend. My memory's a bit foggy. There was this girl who joined my year group in 2023, but she was in a split class with the rest of the friend group, while I was in another class with just one other friend. Anyway, she also had bleached ends like mine, but her hair was thin, curlyish, wavy, and dark brown. Everyone loved her. She was obsessed with Minions and was barely ever at school, like, literally there 1 day a week, then 2 days 2 weeks later, and so on. Fast forward a week. Me and Mars were walking around school during lunch break, and she tells me that everyone in the group chat is saying I copied the other girl, blah, blah, blah. Yes, they have a group chat without me. Only me. I didn't say anything to them and just kept it to myself. Now, a year later, April 2nd, 2025, the day before my birthday, I got highlights in my hair and made them orange. But they came out red because the color got too dark. Still, I liked it and loved it. I'd been wanting that look for so long. There's this big-headed kid. Let's call her TikTok kid. She wears a short skirt. She's Chinese, has a bob haircut, it's super short, and she always gets in trouble for making TikToks of other kids without their permission and posting them. She pretends she doesn't know how to delete them. She even went to the chaplain about love problems. She's literally not even a teenager yet. TikTok kid calls me red-haired ginger, even though my hair was just red. No one in the friend group cared. My parents always said, if someone says something rude or offensive, say something back. But I never really did. But she kept pushing it, so eventually I snapped and said, at least I'm not a... I said an offensive Asian word. Everyone in the friend group got alerted, except Izzy, Baldman, and another girl. Let's call her Rose. They were on my side because they actually listened to what TikTok kid was saying. Everyone else in the group started calling me racist. Then another girl, let's call her So-So, said, how would you feel if TikTok kid called you a monkey? Like, girl, I'm Afrikaans. I come from Africa, and they all know that. I honestly didn't give a if TikTok kid called me a monkey. My brother, sister, and cousin literally call me monkey all the time. And this all happened on my birthday. Everyone moved away from me, except for Izzy, Baldman, and Rose. Marls wasn't at school that day. After lunch, I had senior sports. Basically, year 6s and year 5s doing sports together, trying to get into interschool. I don't even know if interschool is just an Aussie thing or if other countries do it too or something. I ran into a kid and split my lip open during league tag. Ended up spending 4 hours in the hospital and wasn't at school the next day, Friday. School started again on Monday, and when I asked Marls and Baldman if the friend group and TikTok kid were still mad at me, Baldman just said, she was just overreacting to get attention. Like, excuse me? TikTok kid had me genuinely scared for my life, and my school is strict about no bullying, no racism, none of that. That's all I've really gotten for now, though. Thank you all so much for listening to my story. Thought I do feel a little guilty.
Hi, Blue Beans. My name is Legacy. I'm exposing a classmate who I'll call Mika. So Mika was like my friend until she asked my friend out. I'll call this friend Julika, and they were girlfriends for a bit. But then Julika put on her story that tagged someone else calling her wifey. Mika got mad and asked Julika about it, and then they broke up because Mika never knew that Julika was dating that person. Then Micah thought it would be great to send some no-no pictures to a friend, called A, and then A leaked it on like 2 group chats. Over 40 people saw. Then Micah sent another no-no picture to another friend called I, who sent it to A, and A sent it on the group chats again. Then Mika went around calling people ramen munchers, or telling people to cross the border. Then Mika began calling A maggot, replace the M with an F. Then she was put on a trial to see if she was actually guilty of these things. Obviously she was, and then she said she was gonna unalive herself, which she says every time someone tells her something that she doesn't like. She kept on hurting herself and then sending it to people, so she got blocked by them. Then Micah told a teacher, Miss G, and then she made a list of everyone that were quotation bullying her. Those kids all got isolation. Another story is about my friend in year 7 who got into 8 fights in the first 5 months at her new school. LOL. Thanks for listening.
Hi, so call me Sarah. I'm exposing to people. Before starting, I want to say that I'm not ableist. The first story happened in 6th grade. There was this autistic boy, let's call him Romeo. So Romeo was and is a really social boy, though I am an introvert with heavy anger issues, which didn't help me because he kept asking me the same question, which was non-necessary. On a Friday, I was on the bus with my bestie, and Romeo just so happened to go on the bus. So we went to the back for him to leave us alone. But he followed me, so me done with his questions, I said, Romeo, please be quiet. Then he started to cry, and everyone in the back of the bus was against me, even after I explained I was tired of dealing with him. Now this year, he is much worse, cause her almost suffocated a classmate of mine. Someone, please have mercy on him. The next classmate, let's call this boy Levy. He also has autism, but he actually sucks. He disrespects teachers and non-stop complains about writing anything from the board. And he did the most weird thing to me. Once in a social class, we were starting to do a project, and then he gave me cookie. I was like, hey, nice, a free cookie. Then suddenly, after I ate the cookie, he leaned to me attempting to kiss me. Like, bro, I'm 2 years younger than you. It left me very uncomfortable. Then he just started talking about how he wanted to find the perfect female in front of the girls in my class. Hey, Blue Stars, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that like button and comment your favorite part of the video. Check out some of my other videos if you haven't watched them already. Peace out, my awesome Blue Stars. Bye.